So I bought this new type of swivel. I'm always looking for swivels that are easy to get lures on and off of because my eyesight's not that great anymore. Oh my God, I just lost a lure. I looked at that swivel to see if I had it closed. Are you telling me that swivel was not closed? That is open. And my finger dexterity is not that good either. So I bought these swivels and I've been using them a little bit. So far they've been working out good. If you look, the snap part kind of looks like a paper clip almost. So you really don't open and close it. You just slide lures and hooks and stuff onto it. And then this particular one has a sleeve bearing or a roller bearing swivel. Let me show you how these work. So this part here that kind of looks like a paper clip. If you notice, the one bent over piece goes all the way straight across. But if you flip this guy over, notice the other end, there's a gap there. And I believe that's the end you're supposed to slide the lure on. It's more difficult to slide it on that piece there because it's so close to the wire. And if you do, then your lure would move down this way and it would be down towards the bearing part. So if you slide it under that one right there, then it comes down this way. But let me show you real quick. Here's a chatterbait. And chatterbaits are really easy because they come with that built-in clip on them. So all you got to do is take this clip from the chatterbait and slide it over that end there and pull it down to the other end there, and there you go. It's actually hooked on there. And then take it back off. You just slide it right back up like that. Here's a little jig with a pretty small eyelet on it. Same thing, you just take this jig eyelet and you slide it down on there and pull it down to the end, pulling the body off. And there you go. It's on there. And then to take it off, you just take this jig head and you slide it back up and off. Here's a swim bait with a little bit bigger eyelet. He goes on there pretty easily too. Again, just get him started on that little bend right there and pull it down to the end and it's on there. That's all there is to it. And then the last lure, and then like I say, take it off. Just pull it right back up. And then the last lure is one of my favorites. My little double bladed chicken foot. It's got like a beetle spin blade on it. This one's pretty easy to get on there too because the wire is pretty skinny. Just take that loop of the wire and slide it on there. And there you go. He's hooked on there. This is hard to do in film. It's a lot easier to do when I'm just looking at it right in front of my face and doing it. But yeah, lures slide on and off it pretty easy. Snelled hooks really slide on and off easy. I've caught some decent sized fish on it so far and it hasn't failed. I think this is a pretty small one. If they're bigger, they're probably even easier to get lures on and off. This one is rated, I think, at 25 pounds. So if you can't find this thing all one piece like this with the clip already on the bearing swivel, you can buy the clip separate, like the picture up in the upper right hand corner of the screen, and you can buy good bearing swivels without clips, like what's pictured up in the upper left hand corner of the screen. And then you can just slide the clip onto the swivel. Now once again, when you do, it can be a little more difficult when you put the bearing on the clip because you want to slide the bearing on from this tip right here. That way it comes this way, it goes this way, and it ends up back here. That way you're putting your lures on at that clip, that end right there by my fingers, which has a gap. So it's easier to slip a lure on there. You can actually put the bearing swivel under that same end that you put your lures under. Now this works a lot better if you have needle nose pliers to hold on to it. But you can slide it over there and start to slide it down there like that. Then you can actually slide it underneath. So down there, you don't want it there because that's where you want your lure to be at. But you can keep sliding that thing around and you can get it underneath that other piece. Like that. I don't know if you saw that, but see there. That ball bearing swivel will actually slide underneath that part right there. So now it's on there. That way you don't have to fight with trying to get it underneath this piece here. You can actually put it underneath the piece here where you put your lure, and when you come down, you come back around and you can actually slide under that piece. That little cross piece right there, and get it all the way down to there. Now you're good to go. Now you just gotta take the eyelet of your lure and slide it on there and pull it down here, and you're ready to fish. So anyways, so far I like these. They work pretty good. Make it pretty easy for me to change lures, and this is a pretty small one. Like I say, bigger ones would probably be easier. If I have any issues with them in the future, failing or anything, I'll let you know. The clips seem to be pretty strong. As long as you get good bearing swivels, you should be in good shape. And I'll see you on the next video.